What's up guys, Goonzig here, and welcome back to another MX vs ATV Reflex video here on the channel. In this one guys, we're going to be jumping in and taking a look at a track that I actually haven't played before. So it's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be kind of a laid back track review. So grab some popcorn, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. This is going to be a look at the DS19 Compound National. So this is a compound that Dark Slides has been working on his channel, and the track link and everything will be down in the description below. So guys, before I go too far into the video, I'm just going to show you guys how you can actually download the track for yourself. You can either click the link in the description that will bring you right to this page and just click download. If you don't want to do it the easy way and click on the link in the description, just go ahead and type in DS19.tk. Type that in on Google or whatever web browser that you do use and hit enter, and that will bring you to this page. So it usually will be the first result. It's called DS19's Reflex Hub. So hop into that, click on all tracks and skins, click on DS19 Compound National, and then bam, it brings you to this page. And you're just going to want to click on download right here. So it's going to bring you to an ad fly. Go ahead, wait the 5 seconds, and click skip ad in the top right hand corner. You'll then eventually come to this page where you can go into the top right here and click download. So download the track, drag it into your database, and you'll be good to go. So I'm super hyped to take a look at this track made by Dark Slides. Let's waste no more time guys and jump into the game. Now guys, hopping into the game side of things, we're going to hop in and take a look at the track. So this is going to be awesome. If you guys are enjoying the video, and if you do enjoy it at any moment, make sure to smash that thumbs up, throw all of your comments down in the comment section below, and hit that subscribe button guys. If you are new around here, it would be much appreciated. Let's jump right into it. So the start here looks pretty cool. You're kind of elevated, and then you go straight down this hill into what looks like two and a half rollers there into, I guess this is the finish line. Nice little double it looks like. Left-hander with a ton of line options. Wow, this track, it looks realistic. Holy crap, man. It actually feels like you're riding through a forest. The dirt texture, the grass texture, the scenery, and everything. Holy crap, Dark Slide's definitely killing it on the visual side of things. But let's hope the track rides as good as it looks, because visuals aren't everything. But definitely a good first impression here. It definitely is a very realistic looking track. It's actually amazing how realistic this track is, man. Dark Slide's definitely up there with probably the most realistic track I've ever seen in Reflex. That's unreal. Oh crap, I didn't even notice. I gotta turn my HUD back on here. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, here we go. So it looks like kind of at one point there we may have been able to see some more tracks that are in the works, which is awesome. I guess it is a compound, right? This is the National. And one thing, it is more of a natural national, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of tracks these days are very, you know, human-made, man-made. And they go in with, you know, all their big heavy equipment, and they actually flatten the land or whatever, and then build their track and carve the track into the land. This track feels like the land was here, and it is just made around the land. And I've noticed that Dark Slides really has a natural feeling when he makes national tracks. The last track he put out as well was very natural, had a very natural feel to it as well. So there was the water crossing. You could see that in, I believe, the preview picture of the track. That was that section there. But some crazy line options, man. I think this is one of those tracks where you just want to slow up, hit your lines, and stay smooth, rather than, you know, blowing out all the berms and just making tons of mistakes. Whoa. I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to jump that far. Okay, nope, we way over jumped the landing. I was like, no way the track gets this narrow, but it just looks like that's some stuff Dark Slides has thrown in for maybe a free ride version we're gonna get in the future, because it is a compound. It is gonna be a compound, I'm guessing. So, as the name suggests, we should be receiving some more tracks at some point. Bruh. Okay, so that has been one full lap. There, we just hooked back on to the start. First impressions, wow. Like, that's it, man. Wow. It is realistic. It's crazy how realistic the track is in a visuals standpoint. And the way the track actually rides, the way it's built is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Like I was saying, it's very natural. Very, very natural and flowy. So it's definitely one of those tracks where you want to hit your lines, not make mistakes, and just find your flow around the track. And that's how you're going to be able to hit clean, smooth, consistent laps and do good in races. Now, Dark Slides, I remember he did mention something to me about some secret lines or some hidden lines, and I have seen some things that may be some possibilities, so I don't know if you're actually able to hit them or not here in this version, but we're gonna have to give it a go. I'm gonna come to this outside just because I know I can probably be most consistent going around through there, and then try and hook this inside. Let's hit this outside just because we hit that inside last lap. Oh, that's actually a nice line through there if you could hit that. Oh man, getting a little bit of a flow going now. Now that I know the style of track, I'm gonna know not to rush things too much. Try and slow up, hit some good lines. But Dark Slides never fails to amaze with the tracks. This one, I think this is definitely up there with one of the best tracks that has been released for MX vs ATV Reflex. It's going to be a tough track. It would be interesting to see how it breaks down for multiplayer racing, and I'm not sure. Don't get me wrong, or like don't trust me on this, but I think they're doing like a race series or something that may involve the compound, because I see Dark Slides has something posted on the track post, and there's a couple things or hints and banners and stuff here actually in the track. So I don't know, can you jump to that? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I don't know why. I'm just overshooting that jump. I forgot to slow up there. So it resets me if I try and go out there. So I guess I can't hit that line. Straight die in there. Okay, there's the start gate. And now you guys can see as I slowly start to piece the track together, I should hopefully be able to hit some better laps. And it's crazy, as the more you play the track, you're gonna start to learn it, you're gonna start to memorize it, you're gonna know which lines you like more, which lines you don't like hitting, and that's it. That's what you gotta do with the game. Practice makes perfect, so the more time you put into it, the better you're gonna be, right? So you gotta keep in mind, these are my first 5 laps here on Dark Slides National. So right here, Reflex Tournament. I guess there's a Steam community Reflex Tournament going on or something like that. I don't know, I should stop and maybe read the sign next lap. I really like this section, and I really like how natural and flowy the track is. It's just totally different. Like, you don't get a lot of tracks like this, and Dark Slides, he just does it so well that it's gonna be weird, I think, if it's not done up to this standard. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but Dark Slides goes ahead and makes like a totally different style of track that not a lot of people make. Like, you don't find a lot of these kind of natural, just flowy tracks that actually use the terrain as the track, right? And then he goes ahead and hits us with these tracks that are amazing. They're straight awesome to play. A ton of fun when you find a flow and you can actually hit the lines. I'm still struggling through some sections. I'm still struggling, so should we try? What's our fastest? 2:59, so it's around a 3-minute lap time if you're a goon like myself. I'm sure there are some hot laps out there, probably way quicker than that. Way quicker than that. So think about that. That was my second lap on the track. I hit a 2:59. Wow, like 3 crashes in like two sections there. Brutal. Rob, get up through there. So this is kind of a hip. You gotta remember that if you don't want to jump off track, as I jump off track. Kind of saved it there though. I wish my bike had a little bit more acceleration, because you're going up and down these hills. You definitely need some acceleration. You don't really need much top speed. There's not a lot of big jumps, and there are a lot of tight sections, right? Like I said, up and down hills. You go like down a hill, 180, back up a hill, and very, very tight sections. So you almost need a lot more acceleration. Man, we blew that jump again. We blew that jump again. So next time, we're gonna remember just the one section where you think it might be a big jump, it's not. So we definitely have to remember that. We have to remember that. This section's cool. I really like the fence. I really dig the fence. I know like that's a really weird thing to kind of think about, but just the little things that count, right? The visuals that make the track what it is. The fence there, it's not around like a whole entire track, it's just in certain sections. So when you do catch a glimpse of that like white picket fence there, it's just, it's cool. It's aesthetically pleasing, right? So Dark Slides has nailed this track. He has absolutely killed this track. I would definitely give this track, like, if I don't want to be too quick to judge, but if I was gonna give it a goon scale rating right now, I would probably give it a 10 out of 10 on both sides. So a 10 out of 10 overall, just for how unreal this track is. The visuals, man, I haven't seen a track with this detailed of textures, you know, bump models. I don't know, just everything seems like it's on another level. On another level. I kind of probably sound like I'm kissing DS's butt, but honestly, this is just an honest review, man. Honest review. There's just something about the dirt. Like there's the finer details in the dirt, the finer details in the grass. Maybe it's like the bump models, maybe the bump models or the bump maps. I'm not 100% sure, but just stop and look. Just stop and look. Look at how detailed the dirt is. The dirt is so detailed, and just the whole vibe he's got going on here of the track. It just fits together so nice, and like it's awesome to play. If you guys haven't played this track, it is probably one of the most fun tracks I have ever played. Maybe I'm a little biased just because I haven't actually played Reflex in like probably a month or so. Like it has been a minute, so I'm kind of trying to get back into it, get back in to the custom tracks and catch up on what I've missed. So this track's actually been out for a little bit, and here I am just getting around to playing it. But man, it just seems like it's on another level, because sometimes you get textures that are just like flat and dull, and they barely even look like dirt, but like this actually looks like dirt. It actually looks like dirt. It's the little things that matter, right? The little things, little things. Burr up. Okay, so is this the section? Yeah, okay. So we just gotta slow up right there. Slow up. Bam, and look at that. We can shave like 10 seconds. Wow, that section is brutal. That likes to eat you alive. That was like the second or third time that's happened to me. But slow up through there, and we can shave like 10 seconds off our lap time by not jumping right off the track. I think this track is definitely going to be good for multiplayer racing if you have a bunch of people that are the same skill level. If you're varying in skill levels, like me, I'm such a goon, I'd probably be getting lapped in a 5-lap race by all the fast guys. They'll probably be lapping me. But honestly, if you have a bunch of friends that are like the same skill level as you, and you guys all want to get down on a race, this would probably be a really fun track to play. Just because there are so many line options, and it's technical, it's tight. It would provide for really tight and close battles, but the thing is, you would have to be able to keep it tight and close, right? If one of you messes up, you're gonna fall behind quick, and mistakes are gonna be costly. So definitely an interesting track. Let's go ahead and finish off the video here in helmet cam. And I'm going to kind of go through and just give you guys my final opinion on the track. I think Dark Slides absolutely killed it. This is such a fun track. Like, if you guys haven't played it, I really recommend that you go download this track and check it out for yourselves. Beta National Slot 6, I believe, and it's just crazy, man. Like, the visuals, the way the track rides, you have to be prepared. It is tight and technical. It is definitely not a track for like the noobs, the goons. The goons like me are gonna struggle. I'm sorry, guys. It's just true. It's a more technical track, so take some time with it, learn the lines. Of course, here, you know, going through the 5 laps, I'm slowly starting to learn some lines, and I'm gonna get better at the track overall as I put in more laps, right? So stay tuned for possibly maybe like a goon lap or a quote-unquote hot lap from me in the near future on this track. I think it would be cool to kind of compare, you know, what I could hit after putting, you know, maybe 100 laps in on the track. That's a lot of laps, but putting a lot of laps in on the track, what fast lap could I hit compared to my fastest lap here within my first 5 laps of downloading the track. So the track, guys, it's a ton of fun. Like, the visuals are unreal. Gameplay is unreal. Like, it's nothing like any of the other nationals I have played. It's just so natural. It's a natural national. That's a good way to put it, man. A natural national. Gonna make it through this section without straight dying there. Yeah, we should be good. Coming up to the finish here soon. So if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that thumbs up, guys. And if the track looks like it does interest you, make sure to go check it out for yourself. It will be linked down in the description below. Go show Dark Slide some love and let him know your thoughts on the track. His YouTube and everything will be linked down in the description below as well. And other than that, guys, that has been it for another MX vs ATV Reflex custom track review. I hope you did enjoy. Peace out.